back into it. Right into the mission, the mock battle.
Thank you.
I think it's pretty cool that they show the online statistics, most deployed and things like that. Really shows that Edelgard is the most chosen of the three.
It's finally time for the mock battle. I'm eager to put my skills to use. And you, Professor?
Looking forward to it.
Excellent. I have high expectations for your command. That said, I've no doubt it will take everything we've got to pull a victory. Our opponents are mighty, that much is certain. But I'm positive we can win.
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No worries. We'll just join in now.
Nice try, Claude. But I do not intend to let slip our strategies. Especially when we are up against such strong opponents as you two.
Well now, kind words from His Kingliness. If that's the case, we'd better come up with some clever schemes so as not to disappoint. Right, Princess?
Right. No matter the tactics you devise, we will destroy you. The best you can hope for is to learn a thing or two.
There's nothing wrong with a friendly rivalry, but let's not get carried away. A rash attitude could be your undoing after all.
Perhaps your time would be better spent preparing instead of worrying about the competition's mindset.
Hey now, if you two were getting this fired up before the battle even starts, it'll make it that much easier for my class to sweep up a win. So please, carry on.
A good point, Claude. I apologize, that wasn't my intention. At any rate, let's vow to make this a productive battle, shall we?
I don't intend to lose.
Oh? In that case, I won't hold back.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
Alright,
Thank
that's what I'm talking about with Edelgard. Just cocky and mean.
Why, thank you so much.
I don't know. My second playthrough will probably be with Claude. Alright. We got battle preparations now. And it shows us magic. So we're going to start off by picking the units we want. You're forced to take Byleth and Dimitri. And I like Felix, so I'll probably take him over Ash. Mercedes is our healer, so I want her. And I like Dedu, but I think the enemy has lower resistance overall. So maybe the magic user would be better. We already have a couple front line, so some more range wouldn't hurt. Like I said before, we don't have any supports right now. Nothing there. Their inventory should all be sorted out. Yep, we're good there. And you can look on the map, rearrange your units. Byleth and Dimitri you can't, but we can rearrange these guys. I'll probably set it up like that. And we'll get right into it.
It is about time for the battle to begin. Our victory depends on your leadership. Do not let us down.
Alright,
I'm sure you already understand.
We'll let Jeralt
the
talk.
house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Alright, I always start by showing the enemies where they can move. We want to draw this guy in, but not suffer attacks from these two because they're ranged.
Stay
So we
focused.
can move into the forest. You hire avoidant defense, let that guy hit.
I'll cut through.
Put Dimitri over here.
Here we go.
And put everyone else in range
I'll go.
to strike. case anyone else moves
Here
farther
goes.
up.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Dorothea, will you head toward the front lines? I wish to draw the enemy toward us.
You got it, 80. Leave it to me.
Ferdinand, Hubert, if the enemy comes, stop them.
Leave it to us. Although I could do this on my own.
Clearly not, or Her Highness would not ask me to watch your back.
So it's best to try to take on one side at a time. Here's our first breakable object, so we can destroy these walls. So my plan is to send Dimitri up here to deal with her. I'm going to take some damage, but I think we're going to use our first combat art, Tempest Lance. It increases damage and hit, leaving her with 3 HP after I hit. He did get counterattacked though. So now we can heal up or finish her off. And I think we might want to heal him up. We'll send her over here. Yeah, I think we'll send her over here to hit that guy. Revenge. That way hopefully Felix can get the kill. And he can, 100% hit too.
I've lost? Oh, unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Too easy.
Then we can send Byleth over here. He's not going to get enough damage in, even with his combat art. So we might as well not waste the weapon durability and just go for a straight hit in this case. And he got a level up. We're looking for strength, dex, and
Not
speed
setting a very good
usually.
example.
Other stats help, but those are the most important in my opinion. Mostly speed and strength for these units. If it was a magic user, it'd be magic and speed. And she can finish her off if she hits, and she should, so that's good. I might want to do that instead now.
My.
The new professor seems very capable. Yes.
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
That'll work. We can just finish him off real quick. And he is the only one in range. So now it's down to who do we want to give the kill to. I'm going to heal. Put him there. That way he gets cover. And you can see that Hubert's going to attack him, which is fine. It'll draw him closer. I can heal him with Mercedes.
Quite helpful.
I'll probably turn the healing animation off soon. Next, I think we want to give the kill to Felix. Like I said, he's probably my favorite unit.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
You're weak.
Oh. Send him up here for the increase in experience, even though you won't get a counterattack. It's just good to get in that habit. And she has nothing else to do except for rally. It's not going to matter. It'll increase their support. Rally
really gonna
just increases
Victory
strength,
is
and
in
he's
sight,
not going to get to
Eagles.
attack,
Do
so
not
it won't
let up.
matter. But if there's nothing else to do, why not? I knew that was going to hurt pretty bad. He attacked with magic, and magic goes against resistance, where physical attacks or things of that sort go against defense. And Dimitri's resistance is only 4, his defense is 7, so magic hurts more. So we're definitely going to want to heal him. We want to attack with someone with higher resistance, which I guess by left is the best. Unless I can attack with Dimitri and get an outright kill, which I cannot. Unless I rally him with the net. So I think that's what I'll do. If I put by left there, I can bump her up, rally Dimitri's strength. And then if I push him up, combat art, Tempest Lance. That's enough to get the kill with a 100% chance hit. So I feel very confident in doing this.
The new professor is rather strong. I suppose I'll have to call it a day.
So now one of our biggest threats on the battlefield, that magic user, is eliminated.
Slow and steady.
Bump her up to heal.
Quite helpful.
And then we can bump Felix up to be able to attack when the time is right. So now he's not in the forest, which is unfortunate.
We can finally settle the question of who's stronger.
Very well. I accept your challenge. With you as my opponent, I won't hold anything back.
I would expect no less.
Yes, good. Now, my strategy for this is to eliminate one side as fast as I can, because Claude's coming around too. So hopefully I can eliminate these guys and heal up before Claude gets here with his troops. Which I should be able to. So he's 2 damage off, so I have some options here. I can hit with a ranged ally to not get a counterattack and finish her off. I can rally with a net. I can use his combat art. So I'm going to have to think about that one. I'm thinking... Let's see, can I get the kill? No. Felix. No. I might just use Felix's combat art to get this guy. So I want to start getting kills on him.
I am the son of House Ire. How did I fail? I must need to train harder.
Next time, bring your friends.
Felix is so cocky. And he got the 3 stats I was looking for. If I bump her around, heal Felix.
Oh, thanks.
Then I can probably, I think I can rally Dimitri and he can get the kill.
Thanks.
Try to stay in a nice little form, that way we're prepared to go in any direction we need to. So maybe he can just get, if he misses it, it'd be unfortunate, but with a 92, I think he can pull it off. And he did. Got the level up.
I'm getting stronger.
Not the best, but I'll take it.
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
That's right, put her in her place. So we still have her teacher or professor, which is a healer, but also she has the attack Nosferatu. So that's going to be dangerous when she starts to move, and she probably will next turn. So we'll just move by left up and use a vulnerary. And the enemy did something that you should never do and put your archer up close. especially before they get the counterattack at one range. I just need to be careful that I don't get swarmed, whoever I put up there. I'm hoping to be able to put Felix up there, and I can put Byleth there. Byleth will get hit from the axe user and the magic user probably, who's their professor. And he's more of a dark magic user, and she's more of a faith magic user. So I think what I'll do is put her there, that way I can rally Byleth. And maybe I can get him with a combat art. Close. I think I'll do that.
Coming up with brilliant schemes
That way
I
he's
can
weakened
handle,
for
no
Mercedes to
problem.
take out.
I'm not much for fighting. Go easy on me. You know that was a joke, right? Jeez, not so much as a smile.
I left a stone cold. Alright. She has high resistance, so if I cut off the axe user, she has a hand axe, so she can attack over Byleth. So if you're ever unsure of how much damage your unit might suffer, you can always check. Her attack in the left side is 15, and that will go against Mercedes' defense, which is 5, so she'll suffer 10 damage, so she can survive that. But she's not going to get the kill, so that's unfortunate. You're going to have to... Ah, man, that sucks. I guess I should have checked that first. Oh, that sucks. If I put her there, Claude will attack her, which means that no one else can get in that spot to attack her. Unless he has a combat art. He does not. Okay, so I think that'll work. I'll just sit there and wait with her. Dimitri has pretty low health, so I shouldn't move him too far forward. What I should have done, in fact, no, I can't. We don't have to turn back time yet. I should have moved him here and then moved her there. Or at least moved him there, that way she could have healed him, but now we're going to have to use an item instead. Like I said, I'm sure I'll make mistakes all over the place. And he actually didn't attack at all, which is even better. That sucked though. Alright, so we need to get the kill this turn, so we're gonna chip away at our weapon even more, guarantee this kill. Yet another level in Byleth. Pretty good level up.
I hate losing. I guess I'll just have to settle for cheering the others on.
Well, that's a heal tile. I'm not going to use it. That's just wasting time, pretty much. So now Felix, if he gets hit at all, he's going to die. So we should probably heal him up.
I'll get it.
Now, he can get... No, he can't get the kill.
I'll cut through.
Let's see. Let's see what Dimitri can do. Alright, so we need to look at his attack. He's got 18 attack. And nothing fancy, and that's his highest attack. Yeah. So 18 is going to go against resistance, so we need to make sure that whoever gets hit will survive. I think we're going to have to rally Dimitri.
Quite helpful.
Leaves him with 12. And the professor will be able to get the kill if we do that. So I think we're just going to have to heal up and wait. Sometimes it's better to do nothing, that way you'll survive the attacks. That's alright. Yay. Bow experience. Oh, that sucks. That's okay, now we have our full team to be able to do something. She's moving in. So now, we just want to make sure we don't move in her range unless we're ready for an attack. We can hopefully hit with her. She'll take damage, but she's definitely going to do 20 damage. So that's good. Critical, never mind, even better.
I'm counting on you.
Awesome. Now, I think we'll move Byleth up. Awesome. So she will do 10 damage, so even with her, without resistance I'd survive, but I'd only take 4 damage. And you can check in the bottom part of the screen, she's going for Byleth, will do 4 damage, so you don't have to do that math, but just in case you're not in range already, you can always check the way I was showing you. So that should be good. I think we're gonna give Felix the kill. I guess we're gonna heal Felix up first though. Just in case. So 74% chance to hit. If he misses, he's probably going to die. So that'll increase our odds here. I think sometimes you gotta risk it. Yep, there we go.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
Why am I even here?
Hey, you didn't compliment me like that when my class won last year.
Alright, and Byleth should be fine. And Felix should be fine, I mean. So I'll just move... We'll move the nature into the forest. Awesome, awesome. Heal Felix up real quick.
Huh, thanks.
I won't let every...
Not bad. I don't know what. 8 damage. Might as well get her some experience. No point wasting our weapon durability with a combat art. Easy cleanup. Oh yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. 30 damage in 1 round. He's only level 2, I think. Yeah.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
Too easy.
And he was next to Byleth for increased experience.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Blue Lion House.
This victory is the result of everyone's hard work. Thank you, my friends. You did well.
Jeralt's advice in the beginning was really helpful. Whoever beats the other two houses wins. That's good advice. Awesome. From what I've seen, getting MVP just increases their motivation to max. Which is pretty cool if you're trying to target one specific student and make them better.
Professor, I've been looking for you. I was hoping we could all share a meal together. It could serve as both a victory celebration and a post-battle analysis. What do you think?
I'm invited. Or a victory celebration. Well, obviously we were victorious. So I'm going to ask as the professor, I'm invited.
Of course. Why wouldn't you be?
Come now, Professor. We can't very well celebrate without the key to our victory present.
He's right. He really is. We were only able to win because we had your help, Professor.
Yes. Compared with that boar who knows nothing save frontal attacks, your tactics were nearly decent.
Felix, you really ought to stop picking fights with His Highness.
Don't worry, Ingrid. I encourage all to speak freely. And I must agree that the Professor's tactics were truly extraordinary. I have much to learn.
Oh, sure. But today was exhausting. I'm so hungry I can barely stand.
To be honest, so am I. Let's head to the dining hall. Together.
Professor, I'm sorry to intrude, but you don't look too happy for someone who just won.
You're mistaken, or is that so? Probably you're mistaken. Everyone's being a big suck up right now. It's ridiculous.
You say that, but your eyes tell a different story. I know we only just met, so this may be difficult for you, but I'd love nothing more than to share our happiness with you. Joy can be so fleeting, after all. We're all in this together, so I hope you will consent. I'm sure the rest of the class feels the very same. Well, come along, Professor. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Alright, there we go. Mock battle done. Victorious.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Jeralt trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Always bandits in Fire Emblem. I'll ask for more information.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct?
So much reaction from Byleth.
Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Right. No words.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Dan Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Introducing the big bad, or one of the big bads, I don't really know. Definitely someone creepy.
Part 1. White clouds. Harpstring moon. Familiar scenery.
Yes.
In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
Yeah, I don't really know the motivations behind that guy at the moment. I didn't get that far. So our next mission is going to be taking out bandits. Again. Ooh, new places to explore. Extra gold for the month.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
This will be our first true battle. I'm looking forward to fighting alongside you, Professor.
As am I.
During the mock battle, your commands were thoughtful and thorough, as was your strategy. With you on our side, I'm confident we will prevail. It seems we have some time to spare before our departure. Let's use this opportunity to prepare as best we can.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
Good advice. There's a lot of folk here that are untrustworthy looking. birthday. And that, yeah, we'll celebrate it.
Thank you.
She did well in the last battle. Alright, different events. We'll look at those events right now. Lots of large fish and bonding bites. So that'll be something to do while we're exploring. And most people, it shows you actions on this day. Shared a meal, garden, choir practice, fishing, so on and so forth. It's pretty cool that it shows that stuff. And once again, the only option is to explore. And I think that's where we're going to end this episode. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. It helps out a lot. And we'll see you next time.